And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more.
2K Sports pregame show.
Moda Center, the place, and the Portland Trailblazers will be on their home floor as they go up against the Denver Nuggets. For the Nuggets, this is going to be a great test of their ability to match up against any style of opponent. The front office had that in mind when this roster was constructed. We'll see how it actually plays out tonight. Man, we are in for a treat. Two incredible front courts in this one, Shaq. Talented and highly skilled.
You know, it used to be only a few forwards that could step out and torch you from deep. Now, that's the key role to a lot of teams.
You know what? The amount of mobility now in the front courts is incredible. I mean, you know, hey, Shaq, you look kind of svelte right now. What are you, running around 250 bills?
600.
600 pounds?
Told you.
Yeah. All day, every day.
I told you.
Oh, are we still on the air?
Oh, man.
Strike that from the tape.
We've got it down, Kevin. Back to you.
I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the seven.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Nuggets coach Mike Malone is the son of longtime NBA assistant coach Brendan Malone, who was on the staff with the late Chuck Daly in Detroit when the Pistons won back-to-back NBA titles. Malone's dad told him not to get into coaching with its nomadic lifestyle and volatility. Michael said, "I knew the pitfalls. My father said, all right, if you're going to be a coach, be a great coach. If you have a passion, you've got to follow that passion." Kevin?
That's some pretty sound advice. Thanks, DA. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Garbage man out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Miller, and it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Pippen. Mitchell is out there with D. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Jay in at the two guard. Clark, you love these kind of games. Two teams with huge expectations this season.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. I mean, this really could be a foreshadowing of the playoffs. I mean, neither side wants to give in to the other. So I think we've got two playoff teams here.
Now, here is Miller. Murray outside. Shoots over Lillard. And too long on the shot.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. The pass to Porter. Back to Murray. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
He's super hard to guard is Jamal Murray because he's got all the shots, including recognizing when to use the floater.
Puts it up from 15, and it's good. 2 points. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
One of the things Murray does well is shoot the mid-range shot. He's actually deadly from there. Can't give him that kind of room.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saves the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
free throw good from Pippen.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
And so he hits both. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Murray, and it's sent back by Mitchell. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Pippen for three. And change shot. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Shot off. Good defense by Jokic.
And the medical red flags for Michael Porter Jr. caused him to slide to the Nuggets in the 2018 draft. 2 back surgeries in less than a year. An injury suffered initially in his sophomore year of high school. The risk is there, but if his body holds up, potentially a star in the making.
First one falls for him.
And the Nuggets, a very strong rebounding team.
Yeah, you know, not just on defense, but on offense as well. First in the league in second chance points. Have a lot of players that are active on the offensive glass.
Good on both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Joseph, the pass to Pippen. Over Porter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Porter. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots. Just on found in that center position.
Here's Lillard. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Mitchell passes to Lillard. Count the basket.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
Murray against Lillard. Porter in the corner. Off target from outside. He'll break Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Cullen passes to B. Back to Anthony. Passes to B. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 5. And all during that time before dropping in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. It poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Millsap. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Here's Grant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And you see Jeremy Grant on this team. He means so much more than just his stats.
He's a fantastic glue guy, and his teammates talk about how unselfish he is on the floor. Great team player and an even better chemistry guy off the court.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, Grant, a second-round pick, has worked hard for his minutes in the NBA. He's an exceptional athlete who plays with a real edge, a bit of a chip on his shoulder.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Kicks it to Anthony. Pass to McCollum. There's 21 seconds left in the first. And Grant sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Here's Slim. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Here's Jackson. The trade. The Nuggets with another miss. It's McCollum on the wing. Over Jackson. Here's B. And so the first quarter is in the books. Denver on top. They lead by 4. From Portland. We're back in a moment. Just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Nuggets guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Just they've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
Trailblazers trail by 4. In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Trailblazers, C.J. McCollum out there with Smooth. Then there's B, then there's Slim, and it's Anthony in at the 3. Here's Jackson. Oh, that's blocked. And there's the pass to B. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. We have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best to have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, the Buckeye, all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP.
They recover it. They'll get another chance. Here's Grant, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Grant is just really an aggressive player who welcomes contact on his shots. I mean, the defense has to be careful around him because he's looking to draw fouls.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Free throw, no good for the Nuggets. Garbage man, he's checked in for Millsap. Bowl comes in for Gary Harris. And it's Dimes in for Jackson. And he sinks the second. Portland trailing here. About a minute and a half into the second quarter now. To the wing on the left. Pass to Slim. Fires for three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Garbage man's got 4 rebounds in this game. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. It's tipped. Passes it to Terrell. Here's Rain Man, 5 to shoot. Here's Garbage Man. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice.
Kicks to Nurkic. Now the pass to Charles. Pass to Nurkic. Blanketed by the D, strikes to the rim for the layup. Nurkic has got his first bucket of the night. Denver in the lead. And Bull wide open. He shoots. And the 3 off target. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. To the left wing. Pass to Slim. Releases. And again, Portland converted.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off the assist.
And Denver has possession after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Bull. A fadeaway J off the mark. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Jay's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for Smooth. Porter's checked in for Denver. Miller comes in for Rain Man. The Nuggets trail. Passes to Bull. Here is Garbage Man. Great D that time from Nurkic. Porter with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Denver.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Lillard surveying the D. And the pass to Jay. Porter with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Porter's running. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Nuggets, Michael Porter. Taking it.
He throw good. Porter.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
He doesn't get the second one. Here's Anthony. And he gets the bucket.
I love the muscle Anthony brings to the three spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
Just got to compete. Keep competing, trust each other, and make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. The game was always within a fairly narrow margin, with their largest deficit of the period being 6. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the board, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Efficiency. I think that's big. That's a key to success. You got to protect the basketball. You can't make those risky passes that lead to highlight film dunks. So I thought it was a great job.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Got second half action for you. If the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Garbage Man.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Taking a look at the Nuggets. You've got Murray. Garbage man out there with Porter. And it's Miller. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Clark, if you were a coach on a team, what would you want to see from a guy by the end of his rookie season in the NBA?
Kevin, I won't be specific because I think it's more general in my estimation. Owning his development, whatever that means, embracing how he's going to get better. If it's a particular area of the game, yes, but understanding the professionalism of work ethic and developing good habits, and really owning that. That's what I would want to see.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. D was in position to block his pass to the hoop. He took it inside.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Porter against Pippen.
Watch the screen.
Pass to Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer, Lillard.
Boy, the determination on defense is pretty impressive from Murray. Really doing his best to pester the shooters.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Now, here is Miller. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ball's not loose. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Jay. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Jay has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Now here's Murray. that time. Some solid defense from Pippen. Inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Joseph's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Jay, the pass to Lillard. From past the arc, Porter with a block.
And, you know, as he learns the game at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Portland, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And he knocks down the first one. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. He's checked in for Joseph. Anthony comes in for Pippen. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Jay. And Smooth subbed in for Damian Lillard. And Mitchell drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here's Bull. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one drops for him.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
Here's Smooth, guarded by Jackson. And McCollum with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before this stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Millsap misses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his foot to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's Millsap. Portland making their last shot. Good work defensively by Anthony. Portland leading by 6. It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Jackson. McCollum left side. Pass to Charles. Here the step back. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Millsap. Rejected by Harris. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's B. And it's sent back by Millsap. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got B, C.J. McCollum out there with Smooth. Then it's Anthony. And it's Slim in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Now, here's Grant. Passes it to Bull. And the layup's good off the glass. Bull's got 4 this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here is Slim. McCone outside. There's the triple. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
For the Trailblazers, Joseph, he's checked in for Anthony. Shea comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Smooth. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic, he's checked in for Bull. Garbage Man comes in for Jeremy Grant. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Rain Man. And Miller subbed in for Gary Harris.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Tipped away and stolen by Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Yeah, I'm with you, Kevin, there. I mean, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine, even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
And here's Jackson after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. B the pass to Lillard. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's B. That one misses. And Denver the other way now. And there's the pass to Jackson. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's Lillard, who brings it up to the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 4. Jokic with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Porter, and he uses the glass on the way.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking and making huge shots for his team.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're leading by 2. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Player of the game. Team.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight is just amazing. He hasn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots. And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Mitchell, he's jumped in for B. Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Slim. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out.
That's his second best shot. Shooting. Garbage man. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
You can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was one team. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Seconds left to play here in the fourth. Miller, no luck. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Damian Lillard. Taking 2 shots.
Hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Miller finds Murray. At the elbow, Jokic. It's deflected. Another shot, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Jay.
Boy, I love how crafty
That's his
Jokic
second
is. You know, he
personal
basically
foul.
baits
Second
defenders into
team
committing
foul.
the foul once he gets deep position.
At the line for Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And, you know, guys, it's really obvious that Jokic wants to keep getting better. I mean, he's got a lot of tools, and I think the sky's the limit.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that brings them within 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Portland, Jay. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, and both at the line. It's a 7-point game. Miller outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job here up the alley-oop attempt. And so it's Portland winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Do we see that tonight?
we made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. You know, we got a little more physical. You know, we did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.